I gonna?
You can say it too.
E aí, dolls!
My name is Anne.
And I'm Nachi.
And I'm Kat.
And this is
English Plus Dolls.
So today we have a very special guest on the show. This is our friend Kat. And she is a veteran. She's been in the Army Reserve for 8 years. And today she's going to talk about her experience.
Yes. So, Kat, tell us the difference between an Army Reserve and an active duty.
So you can think of it as like a part-time and a full-time job. So an active duty, as soon as they leave training, they go to their post in whatever state, and they basically do Army stuff every day. And then you have reserve, which is what I was in, and I spend 1 week in a month at my unit in, the state that I live in, and we train. So that's kind of like the difference, and for the most part.
That's really cool.
Very cool, Kat. So what was it like getting recruited? Like, how was the process for you to get into it? What did you have to do?
So when I was in high school, a recruiter came to our school and kind of talked to us, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should do this to help me pay for school. That was the whole idea. So as soon as I finished high school, I was shipped out. And before I got shipped out, I had to take a test to see at what, it scores you, and then that's when you find out what job you take. So it kind of find out what level that you'll be in. And then you take physicals, and then from there they ship you out to training.
Wow, that's pretty
That's
cool.
cool. That's a lot.
So you went into the Army right after high school?
Yes.
Nice. And
Yeah.
you were talking about like how it would help you pay for school. So what are the other benefits that you can get from the Army Reserve?
Besides school, there is like health insurance and just stuff like that. Any kind of help that other people get, but it's a little different because you're in the military, so it's kind of like a little special.
And I also know you guys have like a little card that you get discounts in like stores and stuff like that.
Yeah, people think of us as a little bit special, which we kind of are.
Okay.
So if you show your CAC, which is our military ID, during certain holidays and stuff, you can get like 10% discount, 15% discount, stuff like that. Yeah.
Cool.
Even like I think in Orlando you also get like
Yes,
some type of
we
like
get
discounts.
to. Yes,
right?
we can go to Busch Gardens once a year for free.
Ooh.
Yes,
There you go. If you want to get
Busch Gardens. I think it's also
if
Disney
you
World
want to
too.
get into Busch Gardens for free,
Yeah, just join the military.
army.
How long do they have to join for, Kat? For the free Busch Gardens?
Well, I mean, just one contract is good. You don't have to stay that long for a free trip to Busch Gardens. Yeah.
How long
is
is
the-
one contract?
Yeah.
4 years is
Ah,
typically.
4 years.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you stayed 8.
I did.
You liked it so much that you
That I stayed 8 years.
8
Yes.
years. There you go. You did a double.
Yes. I wanted to go twice.
There you go. And so do you have any like funny stories that you want to share with us to our viewers?
I mean, I don't have a lot of like cool stories, but when I was in training, there was a time where we were doing combatives. So we were training how to fight, like physical fight, like just in case we lost our weapon, how would we, fight the enemy. And one kid was training with an instructor, and the instructor actually broke his arm. And you heard it go, boop. Yeah, so that was pretty crazy. So he actually had to stay back and finish training after his arm healed.
Wow.
So
yeah.
tell us a little bit more about like those trainings that you had to go. It's once a year they have to go. How often do you?
So basic training is 2 months, and then after that, when you get shipped out to your unit, then you spend 1 week in a month training, and it's just basic types of training. And then once a year for 2 weeks, there's an annual training. And then that annual training will basically reenact like you're deployed. Wow. So as soon as you get to that area, wherever we're reenacting everything, There will be, like guards posted, and you have to get in, you have to, say a certain code. You're always carrying around your weapon. You always have your gear on. So that's pretty cool. They make it feel like it's real.
Awesome. So last question for you today, Kat. Did you do a lot of traveling with the Army Reserve?
I did. Every time we went to annual training, we went to a different state. I've been to Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Wisconsin, and California. Those are the ones that I remember. So it was a lot of cool visiting those places and experiencing all that.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Awesome. Kat, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yay, we love our cats. And that's it for us today, guys.
That's
Thanks for
it.
joining us on the podcast. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see here, just comment down below. Don't forget, follow us on Patreon
Yeah.
and on Insta. Bye, guys.
Bye.